on tears of a heart they broke. And I said, oh, oh, oh. I said, oh, oh. I said, oh, whoa. I said, oh, whoa. Back to Durango. No, it makes me sick how fast a heart beats quick. A bend, not a break, but two lives that I will shake. And I said, oh, oh, oh. I said, oh, oh, oh. I said, oh, oh, oh. I said, oh, oh. Back to Durango. Back to Durango.
There you have it. Our guest tonight performing her first song. Thank you everybody for tuning in on this crazy, crazy news day. We hopefully are here to give you a respite from the crazy stuff you have been seeing all over the news on your phone today. So thank you for joining us. We're really excited to be back in the new year, 2021. This is the year, y'all. We're going to get it. I like 2020. It's going. Yeah. All right. So while you're here, post your questions in the chat on YouTube, or Mitch is monitoring Instagram as well. So we will get those questions for our guest coming up shortly, into the show. So you got a little bit of time, but not too much. Don't procrastinate. Get those questions out. And so, it's 2021. I'm sure you've got plans. I know we do. And we hope to see them through. A part of that is everybody checking out our website right here. Mitch, you want to run them through it?
Yeah, you can find all of our merch and all of our past episodes. We've got 2 seasons, 60-something songs, 60-something songs on there. Some great performances. So make sure you guys, if you haven't checked that out, go and do a deep dive on our YouTube page. And we are always here for y'all. We want to collaborate. So if anybody has any projects that they want to work on, whether it's audio, video, graphic design, we are super happy to help out. And so please get in touch with us. Matt and I, we love what we do. And any way we can help you guys out there it makes us happy. So get in touch with us. And today's guest is someone that we had the pleasure of working with on DownBeat Denver. If you haven't seen the episode, definitely want to go do that after you hear the performance here today. And without further ado, our friend Cara Elizabeth.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us all the way from Florida today, right?
Yes, thank you for having me.
Of course. Yeah,
Our
so
pleasure.
Modern technology is what it is, and so we're happy to be here listening to you, probably 2,000 miles apart. It's like you were
Pretty
right
much.
here. Yeah. So please tell us about your first song.
So my first song is called Back to Durango. I went to college in Durango, and the song is about like kind of the nostalgia of like missing Durango. Like it was a beautiful small town in Colorado. It's a mountain town. I just really missed like the view from campus. It was like you could look out on the La Platas. It was just like gorgeous, and like I'm pretty sure I wrote it when I was there as a senior in college. Pretty much like about just a year ago I wrote it, and just recorded it with David Miner up in Fort Collins, and I had Keith Summers play banjo on it, so that's going to be out pretty soon here when I release my album. So it'll be on my album. My album is called Sonic Empath, and I'm really excited about it.
Awesome. What's tour life been like? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh gosh, Florida is like literally crazy, you guys. Like, like Florida does not like shut down. So like I've been touring here a little bit, like, and just like being careful, like staying on stage, like when I can, and like, yeah, I played up in Melbourne last weekend, and that was just a beautiful show. It was just gorgeous. There was like a lot of really awesome people that came out, like a bunch of fans. Yeah, it was great. Sorry, there's a little noise in the background.
That's all right. Yeah, Mitch, I think we lost your audio there, bud. But yeah, it's
Out there?
there you are.
Yeah, no, I've been looking for a band, so if you're in Florida and you're watching this, shout out, come join my band.
I know.
Yeah, I don't really have a band, but like I have a lot of members of like a collective, kind of like the Cara Elizabeth Music and Friends, kind of.
Nice. What's been one of your favorite musical memories that happened recently?
Honestly, I just want to say like I'm at my friend Matt's house, and I want to say like honestly, like it was the first show I played in Florida when I got here, at La Fogata Mexican restaurant, up in West Palm Beach. It was just really fun, and I'm playing there again this Friday. So I'm really excited to do that, and I just bought a PA sound system, so I have like a larger sound, and it's gonna sound like really cool. It's gonna boost to the back room. It'll be great. I just had a lot of fun at my first gig there. I got to see my uncle. He lives in West Palm, so that was really cool. We partied. He has like cribs, dude. Like, he's like, yeah, I have cribs. But he really does. Like, he really does.
We can dream.
Yeah.
Have you found any inspiration during the pandemic as far as writing goes?
Oh God, yeah. I've written like maybe around 8 songs.
Wow.
In the past year. Which is really not that much, but like for me it's kind of a lot because they're like, some of them are like bangers. Some of them I'm like, ew, I hate this song. And then I'm like, I just gotta keep writing because, you know, like I gotta keep making sure that I write like the song that makes it big. I don't know.
What's your creative process? Like, how do the songs come about? Do you just feel inspired and you pick up your guitar, or how does that work?
To be honest, it's usually around like 2 a.m., like even later sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's when I'm up and I have like a bunch of ideas in my head, and I'm just like, I'll go out to the balcony, like smoke a cigarette, pretend I'm Lana Del Rey, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna go back in and like get really creative, and I just get like super focused, and I just start writing like a bunch of pretty much chords and stuff, and then like, or like I'll arrange like a tune, and then like I'll add lyrics later. But sometimes I'll even have poems. Like my good buddy, I don't know if she's watching this right now, but my good buddy Olivia Andrew, she kind of ghost writes for me like as of lately, so that's been cool too.
Cool. I noticed that you mentioned you like 2 a.m. you'll get the inspiration. I noticed that you write about the stars and like space and the night a lot. What's that about?
I love space. I have this rock called Moldavite, and it's like, I don't know, like I'm really into rocks, like I collect crystals and stuff. So I have this rock that's from space. It's like space glass. It's called moldavite. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but like if this is your sign, like go buy a piece of moldavite, but also like be careful because it will change your life, like, and it will like change your life in like a pretty crazy way, like if you're not careful, because it's the most powerful stone like I think that I've ever worked with on Earth.
Wow.
So like it's like it'll like vibrate in your hand like a lot of the time, like it'll just like be like that, like I don't know, like make your thumb go wild, and then it'll like sometimes it'll give people like a flush, like a body flush, like I don't even know, it's like magical, like it's really weird.
Wow.
But like I'm all about space glass, so
Do you have them
Super
make you
cool.
win the lottery? I want that one.
yeah, no kidding, like if you had it in your pocket, who knows.
Nice. Well, we can't wait to hear another song from you. So if you could introduce your next song and give us a little background in it.
Sure. I'm just wondering, can you see like who's online right now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see.
You got a shout out?
Yeah, this song is for Madison Lane.
And it could be, I'm only looking at Instagram. It could be.
Is it Mur_mad?
Yes.
Yeah, she's on here.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I mean, heck yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse. Sorry.
You're good. Let it rip.
Okay. So we were talking about how like, okay, so my friend's uncle just died recently, so I wanted to dedicate it to him. But this song is called The Funeral, and we were talking about how like when we die, we want like a celebration of life, and this song is about like a celebration of life. So we were talking about it this weekend when I was up in Melbourne playing my gig. Yeah. When it's my time, I know you'll tailor a new suit for me and buy a new tie, so I look this good. Boy, you were right. You said that only the good ones die young. Never in my life did I look this good. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived, it was amazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of my friends are in the room. I say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Party for me, I party too. Yeah. You're all on my tab. Bartenders pour out the whiskey on me, and don't be so sad, 'cause I lived this good. We were closer, now we're sober, but it doesn't mean it's closure. And I see you, and I love you. I'll be watching out above you. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived, it was amazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of my friends are in the room. I say, ooh, ooh. A party for me, I'd party too. Yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I hate to like come off such a beautiful song to the dreaded question snare, but you know,
The dreaded question
that's
snap.
how-
Madison is lighting up the comments, by the way, showing a lot of love there.
She's my hype woman, so it makes sense.
Thanks, Madison.
up. All right, here we go. I think we're gonna do 3 questions. Is that Is that acceptable for you? Is it too many?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to
that's
stress
fine.
you out here. So for those who don't know, we have a snare full of questions, hence question snare. So in our normal episode, we've got this great graphic that we play. Unfortunately, I'm not savvy enough to push all these buttons at once. So you'll just have to take it for what it is and maybe go watch Cara Elizabeth's performance here in the studio. So, one. What song hits you with a strong wave of nostalgia every time you hear it?
Lately, to be honest, Wildflowers and Wine by Marcus King off of his new album El Dorado. So good. Like if you haven't heard his new album, you have to go listen to it. But like for some reason it just like punches me in the gut. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I like we were saying before we went on air, I've heard a couple of them on the Colorado Sound here in Denver, which is 105.5 for those locally listening. Maybe you'll catch it. So, number 2.
Heck yeah.
So that one wasn't too bad, right? That's pretty easy.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm good at singing, not talking.
This one's good. I like this one. If animals could talk, what animal would be the most annoying?
Maybe a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little yippy dog. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Let me get this last one. I have a hard time with this
I
one.
can't hear you. Oh,
You can't
there
hear me?
you go.
Okay, there you go.
No, I can hear you.
This might be the hardest one here, but what's your biggest pet peeve and why?
Related to my art, I would say, like, honestly, like, my own perfectionism, like, yeah. And just in general, my perfectionism, it's like, I love it because it makes things, like, perfect and whatnot, but, like, perfect, quote unquote. But, like, at the same time, it's like, dude, it's just good enough already. Just, like, with my album, I'm, like, really nitpicking it at this point, and I'm like, okay, like, I just gotta, like, send it. Just don't be silly, just send it.
Yeah, I can relate. You know, that I think that's always the biggest hurdle is when is it ready? You know, when do you want to create and craft and then let this thing out into the world? And
Yeah.
you know, I applaud you for your full-length album that you're releasing soon, which has a couple of tracks that we might know from our DownBeat episode.
Yes.
You want to talk about that process a little bit? How has that been?
Like with my album?
Yeah.
So honestly, it happened kind of fast. Like, well, first, like, I did those tracks with you guys, and I was like, oh, these sound pretty good. Like, I could probably just, like, pop these on an album. Like, and then I did, like, maybe 4 or 5 other songs with David Miner up in Fort Collins. And it was just, like, kind of random. And I was, like, leaving Colorado, and I was just like, dude, I have so many connections here. I should just, like, send it and, like, get some new stuff out there. And it's like kind of like a homemade type thing, so it's not like fully produced, but like I don't want to overproduce my stuff anyways. So when I do release like some singles later, like I'll probably go to like a full ass studio and like really like rip it on, like get some drums and like get a banjo, like a fiddle, like everything, like. But you know, it's like, it's 2021, like it's time to release some new music.
So
we got a question that just popped up in the chat from Denise Caramore. What singer, dead or alive, would you want to sit down with and why? Great question. Thank you, Denise.
That's a really good question. I would say Etta James, because she just has a gorgeous voice. Amazing. And yeah, definitely Etta James.
That's a great one.
absolutely.
For sure. Something else that we touched on before we hopped on air here that would be kind of cool to let everybody else in on is you mentioned that you were doing some counseling at a prison and you had got inspired to write a song about that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the song is on my album. It's called Tides. It's going to be the last song on my album. And it's about forgiveness. So like forgiving yourself, like, and also forgiving people in your life that maybe brought you down the wrong path. I know for me, like, speaking of pet peeves, like forgiveness is a really hard one for me too. Like I'm a Leo, so I have like this thing called the Leo button where like I like don't trust people like if someone breaks my trust. So like yeah, I don't know. It was intense. It was really hard to hear a lot of their stories, but like I had a lot of compassion for them, and I was like, dude, like you can turn it around as long as you're working in therapy and like you're getting your ass to like my sessions, like sweet. But if you're freezing me out and you're not talking and you're just gonna like not work and you're gonna half-ass everything, then like I don't know, like this song isn't for you. Like I wrote this song for the people that like are gonna change.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine like some of those stories that you're hearing, some of people's hardships and all that. Like,
Yeah, it was mostly telehealth, which was at least good because I wasn't in the room with like people that were like predators and stuff like that. But like, it was nice. I don't know. It was nice like to help people. I think people really enjoyed my. I did like a music therapy session. It was really cool.
yeah, I remember last when you were on our show, that was something that you were really interested in. Is seems like you have like a gift. You really want to help people.
Yeah, I'm a healer. I'm a music healer. That's what my album is called, Sonic Empath. That's what it means, music healer.
That's awesome. Love that.
So we've got your Insta page pulled up here so people can scope it out if they haven't done it. Is Instagram the best way to kind of keep up with you and see what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Reverb Nation. Pretty much whatever. I mean, like, I'll DM you back. Like,
Yeah. Are some of these pictures from your shows in Florida?
not yet. I have a couple photos that I'm gonna post probably. Madison actually took them for me. Hey.
There you go. Cara Elizabeth Music.
Where's your album going to be posted?
It'll be on all major streaming platforms, so like pretty much Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everything else. It'll be all on there. And if you like want to listen to some of my unreleased stuff, I have stuff on SoundCloud too.
Awesome. Everybody go make sure you go check that out. Every little bit of support right now means everything to musicians and artists all around. Just want to mention before we move on to the next song, if you're looking for a backing band, the Barrelers just commented. They say, hey, let us know if you need a backing band. So
Oh, cool.
get in touch
What?
with
No
those dudes.
way.
There's some cool guys.
Ben will shred it for sure. He's got they all have got amazing talent. But yeah, that would be a fun matchup. Hey Barrelers,
Yeah.
haven't seen you in a
Cool.
while. Hope you're doing good.
Hey, guys
So-
are always supporting us. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. I do have one question that's kind of a carryover from last year. It makes no sense really, but you know, eager minds want to know: is cheese a topping on pizza? Could you order just a cheese pizza and the extra cheese as a topping, or is this just crazy?
I feel like that's a Colorado thing. I don't know. Like, we don't smoke weed in Florida, so I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Where these are the hard hitting questions that we got to get
That's
to.
right. That's right. We inquiring minds, they need to know. It's also kind of
important stuff.
it's a
I don't know. You shouldn't ask me. I like pineapple on pizza, so people are probably gonna log off.
nothing wrong with that. There's two of us here. Yeah, we got to go for the Hawaiian, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on and catching up. It's what, almost midnight, 11:30 there. On your
No
side,
worries.
so, yeah, we
I got
really
my claw,
appreciate
so
it.
that's all that matters. I got my lime claw. Unfortunately, the lime is all that's left at this point. So I saw this meme and it was like lime claws are the equivalent to parking tickets.
That's great. Yes. Cool. Well, Mitch, do we have anybody else questions in the chat, or shall we get on to our final performance?
Yeah, lots of love on the chat. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Well, Cara, please introduce your final song, and we'll take it away.
Okay, cool. Oh, my last song, by the way, is called Funeral by Lucas Graham. I don't know if I said that. And then this one is an original. It's called Jupiter's Destiny. There was a fire that colored the moon, beams were red upon her shoes. And that moon, it beamed so red, saw the colors through the window on her bed. She told her sister Mercury that she foresaw Jupiter's destiny. So now she's got this reputation, she better catch the morning train at the station. Some may call her a lover like no other. Some may call her a witch. Some may say that she was a mad woman. She's got eyes like that fire, so don't you flinch. La-dee-di, 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 da-da-di. La-dee-di, la-dee-di, la-da-da-da. La-dee-da, la-dee-da-da. She's got this energy. La-dee-da, la-dee-da. All throughout the galaxy. Some may call it electricity, others call it insanity. Whoa, but she's sweet like Colorado honey. Isn't she lovely? La-dee-da, la-dee-da. She's got this energy. La-dee-da, la-dee-da. They call it Jupiter's destiny.
Beautiful. Thank you, Cara. Enjoy that White Claw and your time in Florida. We'll catch up with you next time.
Cheers to Florida.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. There we have it. The end of episode 2021, I guess. I don't know. We really don't call these episodes, but we definitely appreciate you logging on and checking out Cara's music and catching up with her from, gosh, a year ago, not 2019. So it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just a quick, self-promotion reminder. Please check out some merch. We'd love to see some shirts around town. I've got mine. You should get yours. Thanks everybody for coming out. Mitch, you have anything to kind of wrap it up with?
No, just thank everybody for joining in and participating in this. This is what we're doing as of now. So we're trying to continue what we're doing with supporting local Colorado music, and your guys' support means the world to us. If you like what we're doing, subscribing to our YouTube channel, sharing our videos goes a long way. Yep, thank you for all that. And Cara, thank you for the amazing performances. Sweet like Colorado honey. I like that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to be on the show, get to us through Instagram. We're looking for some guests. The plan is to try to do this weekly, which is probably a crazy undertaking, but we're brave souls, so we're gonna try it. But thank you everybody. Thank you again, Cara. Mitch, catch you on the flip side. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
See you next week.
Yep.